Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we watch these two scans. You won't have them in your ThinkorSwim. These are still being tested and they're getting better and better as each week passes by. But you should be using the PreMarket_1 scan to follow along. You should have some stocks in there that match these or pretty close anyway. So we watch for volume spikes like you see going on here. Once we see a volume spike, we come over to this label and we check that there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. It's not a certain number. We just want to see this number moving with great flow, a good battle going on. Once we confirm that, we look over here and we want to see these green bars breaking above this average volume line. This is our dominator indicator. Once we confirm these bars are breaking over, we quickly look down here and make sure the My Blessing indicator is also headed north. These are buyers, the red is sellers, the green is buyers, the red is sellers. If you enter a trade, you want to hold on and monitor these bars. Don't be watching the price up here. You're going to lose some money or not make as much. But once you're in a trade, watch these bars. The moment you see red starting to come into one of these bars, that's when you want to consider your next move to get in or hold on or get out. Also, if you are new here, I highly suggest that you watch for weeks. Don't trade. Trade on paper. Write it down as if you bought it. Write down the entry. Write down the exit. Write down the results. If you are profitable on paper, then move to money, but trade in small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. And if you continue to be profitable, you can always up your share size very slowly and become more profitable. I'm also not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice. I build indicators and I teach indicators. That's about all I do. And if you learn these indicators, you catch on what you should do to be a successful trader. That is not guaranteed. It's all up to you. Just make sure you attend these live streams and watch them over and over and over. Burn it into your brain until you're successful. I promise you it works if you'll teach yourself. It's been a wonderful morning. Make sure that your active trader TIF is selected to EXT for extended hours. I thank each and every one of you for joining me this morning on this pre-market session. We've had a wonderful week. Let's see if we can end it wonderfully. Of course, even if I didn't trade today, I've had a wonderful week. So that's probably the feeling most of you have right now. It's been a good one. We have about a minute and a half to go before the market opens. Be very cautious when the market opens. Watch these numbers here. Stocks will be popping up. I will be calling them out. You might not necessarily see me clicking up here, but I will be calling out the stocks as I click. And just use caution. This is Friday. This is go back to cash day for the weekend. So there will be extra selling activity happening today. And we got about a minute to go. Enjoy your coffee before the excitement starts. Jeff, let's get past this market open, get a couple of trades in, and please ask your question again. But you can click the label at the top of the chat up there, the white and yellow one. Takes you over to Discord. Once you join Discord, click the blue circle icon and look for a upgrade now button. That's how you join. But for now, let's watch the market. We are now open. Watching UPC here. We're watching these dominator bars. We want to see who's going to win this battle. Is it the sellers or the buyers? We want tall green dominator bars popping up here. We want to see many buyers coming in. We're not having that currently. They are taking profit. If the bar turns green and covers up this red, that means the buyers are outperforming the sellers. Currently pulling back, not a good entry play. I see ZBAO. That was a good stock for yesterday's after hours. I made a few hundred off of it. Let's take a look at it. 5.52, 5.2. Pumping up nicely. The stock had a good run in after hours. I actually believe it made it all the way up to $7. I'm watching these green dominator bars. The buyers are still coming in. They're still pushing this stock up. Hopefully you've already jumped up in it and you are waiting for a red to show up over here. Continuing to push a little higher. Watch for red in those bars. Those are a few profit takers. Don't let them scare you. There may be more to come. Pushing back up towards the top now. Not seeing any red yet. 568, 570, 574, 579. I'm out right here. 60-cent profit, 2,000 shares, $1,200. Still going, still watching for green bars. You don't have to follow what I do. You can do what I said. Watch for red here because it's still going. My trading style may be different from yours. I sell on the way up. You may want to hang on longer. And that's how you get blessed on a Friday morning. Thank you, Lord. Was that worth waking up for? Good job, Fumagoo. Good job, Mario. Good job, Pancho. Good job, Greg B. Good job, OG. Good job, Peter, HB. It ain't over yet. It's still going. Are we celebrating too soon? Possibly. Good job, Jeff. Good job, Wilson. Good job, Bonsai Jim. Good job, A. Don't know who A is. I can only see the letter A. I sure do love this. I love trading. Can you tell? Good job, Doc. Or I really should say I love the blessings and love the Lord. Still going here. This stock is pretty strong this morning. It's performing like it did in after hours. It did have a $7 something high, I believe. Let's look back here a little bit. Actually 905. How about that? Maybe it's going to come and test that 905. Who knows? That's pretty good. Play this stock, go to sleep, wake up, play it again. Good job, Iceman. Good job, Doc. All right, the party's over. I'll see you guys on Monday. Just kidding. Good job, Jimmy. Good job, Joby. We've had a fantastic week. I won't tell you what I made because I don't want to make you feel like I'm pushing it out there. But it's up there pretty high. I'm at 12.5. I'll go ahead and tell you that's where I'm at. But I ain't going to tell you every time. I like to keep mine a little secret. I've had some really good months. I'm not going to lie to you. I've had some losses, but my gains have been so high that it just covered them up. The wealthy wave, I am doing just fine. I have been healed until the next event. You know how that goes. But thank you for asking. Well, I wasn't at that number until this stock, okay? And I'm just estimating because I remember looking at it yesterday. Either shopping money or replacing what she spent. Just kidding. She don't spend that much. JFBR, don't see it in my list. I'll type it in. Make sure you check the volume on these stocks before you post them. Volume looks good. Thank you, CB, for posting it. Let's see if we can make some money out of it. Watching these dominator bars for the push upwards. We are at a resistance level. Be careful here. This is not like the one we just played. The other one didn't have a resistance level up there. It was creating resistance levels. No, I didn't spill my coffee. I caught it that time. I almost did, though. Good morning, YouTube. Watching these numbers, that's what I'm doing. If I see something moving upwards, I'm going to check it out like this one, but it's already here. Good job, Simple. Good job, Pancho. Pancho, you probably got me beat this week, right? Between you and Rick and Terry, you run a tight race with me. Pancho, I'm a teacher, and teachers don't make that much. Not unless they're investors, right? Watching the numbers, never lose focus because these things happen fast, right? Good job, Trit. One thing you won't find here is me showing fancy cars and jetliners and Hawaiian Islands and everything that I don't own. Only the truth, real profits live right in front of you. Good job, C. Good job, Boo-Ho. Good morning, Nora. I don't know if you're late here, you just missed a lot of money. Hey, Rick, now you know it's going to come right back. So in reality, every time you have a bad week, it's usually because you did not follow the strategy. You reached out there, done something you wasn't supposed to do, and it cost you. ALBT, let's keep an eye on it here. Let's see if the buyers come in. We now got a nice green dominator bar. Let's see if we can get a pop out of it. We need the next bar to be green as well. Watch for red in it. If it's red, they're taking profits right there at that resistance level. So this morning I doubled up on my share size. That was my strategy I planned out yesterday and posted it. Because the regular session's been really bad, so I figured I'd hit it harder in pre-market and not worry about the regular session. Trying to push up here, we got two green dominator bars. We may get a pop. My blessing looks really good. Let's see if we can get this thing up there to 546. It's looking very sluggish though, so be careful here. If you need to sell, don't let it take your money. Red dominator bar coming in of sellers. Always remember, scalpers they're very impatient. If this thing doesn't take off, they're going to bail out. You'll be the same way. Green bar coming in. Pushing up a little more. Are we going to get the breakout? I hope so. Let's go, baby. Nice green bar. Price not moving too good. I'm going to bail out right here. I don't trust it. That's a lot of buying for very little movement. I got into this one, small share size, 500 shares, only a nickel profit. So it looked like I made the right decision to get out. When we see green bars like this, all these buyers coming in, and that price is just don't want to get up there and go, don't chance it. Good job, traders, pulling something out of nothing. Yeah, I'm watching FGL. Don't know if it's going to continue to go. That's why I haven't posted it. There's a lot of red in this one. The My Blessing is pointing downwards. Volume is not great. We want to see a battle like the first one. Those are the perfect trades. If it's sluggish, red climbing like this, it's having trouble. This is the one we bailed on. Autumn rain, what I do, like on that first one, it was running. I got in with 1,000 shares. It gave me another green candle. I added 1,000 shares. It gave me another green candle. I added 500 shares. Then I started bailing out as it started rising. I bailed out the same way I got in, small share size at a time. So just build it as it goes. Don't just buy them all at once, because if you're wrong, you're going to take a hard hit. So keep the numbers low. If your intentions are to buy 3,000 shares, do it 1,000 at a time and bail out the same way. So whatever you normally trade, if it's 1,000, set it to 500 and leave it there. Just keep adding 500s and getting out on 500s. That way, if you got out on the first 500, you still have 500 in there in case it decides to keep running. White arrow coming into play on ALBT. Watching the buyers here. This one struggled, right? Let's see if we can break above resistance. We're back to a red candle already, so probably not. We already walked away from it once. Got to really think clearly through this one if you ever want to chance it, because it's already let us down one time. We do have some buyer bars here, but they're selling as soon as it makes a little bump upwards. More buyers trying to come in. Still didn't move the price. Pancho, probably because that's the number on your button, right? Let me show you guys something real quick so that you will know how to change these numbers button. If you go to setup, application settings, and right here, order defaults, these are my numbers here, which changes these numbers here. So if you want to change yours to 200, 600, 1000, 2000, 4000, put it on 200 and 100. Good to see you in Nature Therapy Films. You have a very blessed weekend. Trid, I'm sorry, but I don't use hotkeys. I click buttons. I don't want the extra step. I just leave my mouse on the button I'm fixing to click. That way I don't have to look down for a hotkey. TOS does have hotkeys. I think it's in the same area that I just showed you, setup and application settings. Goat, do you have your real-time data on selected? Let me see where that is. I think you clicked this. Let's see if I can find it. It's probably going to be the same area. Let me look. Yeah, go to Setup Application Settings, then click System on the left side, and make sure the quote speed says real time, no delay. All right, you've already got it there. I don't know. Do you have a high-speed internet connection? That would be my next question. Yeah, you should be fine. Have you cleaned the garbage out of TOS lately? If you hit the help button at the top and then system, then collect garbage button. Good job, D-Man. Let me show you where the garbage can is so that you'll find it. You click this help word right here. You click this system tab and collect garbage. If you don't know these things and you've had ThinkorSwim for a while, I highly suggest you open it up this weekend and start clicking on everything. Check out everything that's in here. If you don't, you're always going to have a question about where's this located. I mean, many people don't even know what this little thing does. So if I look down here and I adjust my chart by holding my left mouse button and I do this to try to see where I'm at, if you will reach, after you do that, if you will click this and go back to auto, it will set your chart back to automatic. A lot of people overlook this little thing and wonder why they're running off the chart. All right, my coffee's not getting cold. I don't like this. I like cold coffee. Where's my next trade? Waiting on the next stock. Patience is key. I'm seeing a white arrow trying to come into play here on ALBT, but it's been struggling, right? It's let us down twice already. Is it finally going to break out? Pushing up, the buyers are coming in, and I just don't know if I want to pull the trigger or not. I think I'm going to stay away from it. If I stay away from it, it might go up for you guys and gals. It's trying again, but still reluctant to get any higher. My blessing is above the yellow line now. It does have a little bit more strength to it. Need a green buyer bar here to push it higher. Pushing slowly. Still struggling to get up there. Needs to break that high of 546. There we go, 550 now. 565, 568. I did not buy it. I'm going to stay out of it. I would take profits. You know how this one's been going, right? Take half the profits or whatever you need to do, just in case it drops. Still got a green bar coming in. These buyers are continually coming in. Yep, starting to pull back, I believe. Don't let me talk you out of it now. I'm just calling out what I see. Red dominator bar. Buyers bought it up. 576, 579, 580, 592. You guys should be in the bucks by now. Are you going to let it sit there and disappear, or are you going to take it? That's your decision. Good morning, Jimmy. Good job, Donnie Guy. U4. OG. Yeah, I didn't chase this one. I don't have confidence in it when they failed twice. To me, strike three is an out, right? Good job, Fu Magoo. Hey, $5 almost buys a cup of Starbucks. Good job, C. Good job, traders. Pushing up a little higher now, 598. These are the latecomers probably thinking it's going to go more. They're buying the high, and they could overcome the sellers. Remember, when they don't drop in price, they don't sell off, they may run again. This is one of those. Good job, Fu Magoo. YouTubers, if you got here late, if you would have been here at 5:55, 5 minutes before the market opened, you would have made a ton of cash this morning. We had a great runner. Thank you, Nature Therapy Films. I just want to make sure that you guys get it. You understand what's going on. The market's very tricky. And if I don't explain it to you in detail, you just might not get it. They are pushing it up again. Here come those buyers. Remember I said if it doesn't drop, it may go more? Well, here's the more. I know the other one may be moving, but we're into the cash right here, right? So I'm not going to switch over to it yet. Even though this one's not performing like we like, it's still paying off. First runner this morning was Z as in zebra, B as in boy, A as in apple, O as in orange. Uh-oh. That was me. Don't know why you guys were calling out ZBAO. It's at the bottom. Were you playing it as a short? Oh, I understand. I totally got lost on that one, right? Yeah, they were. I'm still asleep, I think. You would think I'd be awake. So here we are again with ALBT not selling off. So there is a possibility for a little bit more. Not saying that it will, but it might. Good job, YouTube. You know, the best thing you can do is talk yourself through these trades. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but you need to be able to tell that story. What's going on? Where are the buyers? Are they buying? Are they selling? Is the price moving up? I'm going to get in here because it did this or did that. And I know it kind of sounds nuts. When we were younger kids, if you walked down the street talking to yourself, you were considered nuts or insane, right? That you needed to be in the fifth ward or whatever. But that's exactly what I want you to do. Lock yourself in your room when you're trading. Start talking to yourself. Make everybody think you're nuts and make money. Start telling that story to yourself. Me too, OG. My wife says, "What'd you say?" "Oh, nothing. I'm just thinking to myself." ADD, I'm being told, and they typed maybe by it. And maybe is correct. Watching the volume numbers, they're still a little bit low. I know I'm nuts, Greg. You can draw a line through that word think. Being patient, waiting on these scans to fire up. Thank you, Tehran. YouTubers, if you like what you see, please hit the like button for me. It's kind of like ring that doorbell when you get here, please. Make YouTube buy me some coffee every morning. Good morning, Ghost Wind. You are 44 minutes and 59 seconds late. Did I make you feel guilty? You missed a good runner, is why I'm saying that. Tim, take a look at ZBAO. You'll see what you missed. Yep, this is very powerful right here. You can trade with this thing all day long. Magic scan is really magic. Only 15 minutes late. That's still too late. It ran really early. But at least you made it here. That's all that really counts. Nothing currently moving, no spikes happening. We got a few little one-time purchases, it looks like. Something to make it spike up 1%. Or 1/100th of a percent. What's good about this system, Autumn Rain, is you can play them downwards too. Just wait for them to run up and wait for everybody to take profits. GXAI, see if people mentioning it. Let's see what they're looking at. Slowly moving, short dominator bars. There is a possibility. $212 currently. There's not a big battle going on here, so be very careful. Looks like we have about equal buyers and sellers on each side of the price ladder. Red dominator bar trying to come into play. You too, Dan. You have a very blessed weekend. See everybody back on Monday that's leaving. Premium members, that's the one right on the chart. I shared it with you if you want to see if it's different than yours. Just delete yours, add that one. It's dated as well. Autumn Rain, I don't think we can control that part of it. Watching the scans, they seem to be waking up a little bit. All right, YouTubers, that free hour's getting close to being up. It's about 50 seconds away from expiring. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined me this morning. If you look at the top of your chat window, there's a yellow and white banner. You click that to join our Discord for free. Then click the upgrade button. After clicking the blue circle at the top left corner, to join us as a premium member, I stream live 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. Come and join us, make more money than just this free hour. I hope you learned something new this morning. I hope you learn something every time that you come to these live streams. And I hope you made a little bit of money. I want you to have a very blessed weekend. Just know that I love you very much, and I will see everyone back on Monday, and God bless.